present, you get serpent. Now look in the middle though. Look, I'm going to show you something. The bottom would be way down here. Hold on. Let me mute. Come on, bros. Let me build a minute with no interruptions. I'm going to share the mic with everybody. So check.
Sanchez don't like being interrupted. Okay. This rambling idiot doesn't like to be interrupted. He's worse than G-Man.
Get out, right? We started from down here. That means when they say that we're a fallen angel up here, it's because we was a rising devil down here. If we are fallen angels that started up here, when one part of us was up here, it didn't know the knowledge of good because it never met its bad version. I want y'all to listen for real close. The version of you that was up here was a fallen angel. This is where we started at. God is good. Plato said we started from on high in the good form. Then we fell. We walked down this. God left his throne and said, I'm going to go down to the earth, like the story of Jesus. Now, as God was walking down to the earth, guess what? The devil was rising up to the earth because you got a higher self and lower self, and the earth is just Maru. Maru is mirror. This is like a mirror.
What? The fucking moron. Okay. Okay. I hope you guys can see my cursor here. Okay, God is coming down from here. The devil's coming up from here. Earth is in the middle, like a Maru. Maru is like mirror. I don't know what a Maru is. And I don't know what that has to do with a fucking mirror. Etymology. Yeah, Bro Sanchez thinks what he's doing is etymology.
Mirror effect. So just keep listening, and I'm finna go deep with this. Don't interrupt though, just listen, because I want y'all to get this. Ain't gonna take me but a minute. Watch this, right?
Okay. Fucking idiot. Listen, look, guys. Just don't interrupt me, because I want you guys to be able to get this, okay? It won't take more than a minute, okay? I'm predicting he will speak for much more than a minute. And when he is done speaking, you will have no idea what the fuck this guy's talking about. That is my prediction. That is my prediction.
Here's what the earth did to you. It's a thermal fusion reactor. It fused the two together. Let me show you what it did. Watch, wait on it a minute. Where my image at? Right here. Look. This what happened when you got to the earth. Let me get my real mouse. Here we go. So how did we become this two-faced joker? I just showed you. Let me do it again, right? You used to be a god. These two versions of you were separated. One was called a most high, and the other one was called a most low, and they never knew each other. You didn't even know polarity or duality. Your first time getting acquainted with that other half of yourself is when they fuse together in this one body, and it's called your good and bad. So now you're at war. They call this the battleground of Armageddon. It's a spiritual warfare. I hope you don't think a war ground with grenades and all that. No, it's taking place in you. This is the battle right here. Which one is going to win? Which version? See, where we come from, we didn't have choice, because choice don't exist in singularity. Choice only exists in the earth realm. This is where we can say, do I want to go up or down? But if you are already up, you can't say, do I want to go up? And guess what? Because of that, if you look at how I got this collage, when you already at your highest point, you at your lowest point too. Because what's mirroring up here is mirroring down here. So when God is the most high, he the most low. But at that point, he the most separated from his both. His good side don't even know his bad side. And his bad side don't even know it's a good version of him exists. That only happens right now in your body, what you doing now. And you get to decide which one I want to be now that this place have fused them together. This earth is a big thermal fusion reactor. Let me show you something.
What? What for everything you
It's
said?
a machine, and they call the thermal fusion reactor the ITER, which is ether. But watch this though. Let's look at it.
ITER.
Here it
Ether.
is right here. Now let's pull up the Earth though.
Whatever the fuck that means.
We can start with the Hebrew cosmos, anybody cosmos. You're inside of a thermal fusion reactor.
I thought I was
They ain't
on
make
a
this
planet.
up. Look at here. Let me pull up the electromagnetic energy field again. What this gonna do? It's gonna smash
What
two
is this
particles
going to
together.
do?
Now go look at CERN. CERN is saying we're gonna take two polarity particles and fuse them to smash them together into one. That's the yin and the yang coming together. That's the polarity now sharing the same space. Look at here. This is what this earth is, sun and moon, polarity. It's a fuse together of up and down, left and right, good and bad, man and woman, child and old person. Polarity can share the same place in this place here. And because of that, guess what? Choice exists here. Choice exists because I could say, do I want to be this or be that? Do I want to go here or go there? But outside of here, you everything and everywhere. Ain't no choice. Do I want to be this and be that? If that makes any sense to you. Because think about what I'm showing you over here. When God is at his most highest point, and he's
at his lowest,
basically in a state where he's one with the entire creation. And because of that, think about what's happening here. When God is at a vanishing point where he can see everything going on, the man at the top of the mountain got a viewpoint nobody else ain't got.
What about the
like
guy
when
bottom?
The police bring the helicopter out? You can't run or hide. The all-seeing eye. He can't. So you can't lie to God at this position because he can see the entire simulation for what it is. It's only to God go down this mountain, and as he descend, every step he go down, he's forgetting he's God. Every time he go low and low and pass through a level, he less and less remember he God. And by the time he get right here, he calling himself a man, a human. And then he got to rediscover that he God and that he's a fused a being. He's both God and the devil, may I add. I'm just keep saying God. But this is really what we are right here. So part of us is a base reality, infinite self that descended into this avatar. And so God put 50% of his consciousness in the flesh, and the rest of that, you can say that's the quantum computer or the body. So that's how you get instinct and intuition, left brain and right brain.
What?
So your earthly body and instinct, it need to be there so you can, like when you playing a video game,
you don't interrupt
half
Sanchez,
of your attention is in the game and half of it focused on your outer surroundings. So when I'm playing you in Madden, part of me playing the game, part of me still listening to the world outside the game. And that's kind of like the mind that fused, and God put one foot in the game, and then in the other foot, 50% is the creators of the game made a body for you here. Let us make man in our image. And they made you an avatar and allowed the soul to inhabit it. Once the two was fused together in a fetus bag, here you go.
A fetus bag.
Now our whole journey is deciding which one we want to be. Because you can be the sin, man of sin, which is what lead me to this image. Because if you look at what the Catholic Church showing you, look, I keep showing you this man of sin. He got the pins in him for a reason. He's a puppet. He has on a fucking Neuralink head device that you think is a pharaoh crown, but that's really some ancient Neuralink technology, and he's hooked up into a simulation. They call this the Iron Maiden, but with all the spikes poking you. But guess what? This acupuncture. You can use needles to stimulate all of these points that these lines showing you, going to different parts of the body, even for healing. But check this out. We ain't going there. Sin is synthetic. This is showing us the
Sin
knowledge of the holy
is
knowledge, the
synthetic.
holographic knowledge of the Holy Spirit. That was really the knowledge. But like I said, this whole holosphere is a big ass thermal fusion machine, and it's fusing together mind, body, and soul when we come in here. And outside of that, you know what I'm saying? They separate. And what happened with is, if you look at this here,
He's getting
when they
tongue-tied.
say you either go to heaven or hell, that's a lie. You go to them both. All of your heavy burdens and bad energy that is a result of this simulation stays with this simulation. We don't take none of that with us other than a learning experience. What I'm saying is, we leave behind a lot in the body, and that's this earth tetrahedron, this bottom triangle. When this thing breaks apart, the solar tetrahedron gonna fly up to heaven, and the bottom one is gonna fly down to the ground. That's what you call in the body. That's what's gonna go in the grave. But the soul gonna fly up, and this capsule gonna unlock what's the energy, what's inside, what you really are. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
This, like I said, this thing's spinning because it's like a candy wrapper. It's being pulled on both ends. And so it's spinning around, and it's going to open up, and the finished product will be released. And that will be the result of the angel and the devil battle. They finally come into some sort of truce or covenant with who we're going to be. And then the battle continues into the next realm. But like the Hindu said, it's battle will end out the 7 incarnations. So we're going to be fused together with 7 layers of the self. And after the last oven, after we go into the oven the 7th time, that's going to be the final product, and it'll be fused with all 7. Just like making jewelry, how you have to smelt the metal and let them 2 fuse together, and melt the other one, all that shit. Y'all, you get it. Y'all get it. That's what's going on. But I'm just showing you, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. This is what I come to my conclusions with the research.
Take it with
I
a
think
big
I'm
grain
on
of
to
salt.
something. But let's share the mic, man.
Hey, thanks. That was really, really informative. And like my question before.
Okay, yeah. The only thing stupider than Bro Sanchez are his audience. That was very informative, guys. I just need a minute and pay attention, so I want you guys to understand. Bro Sanchez spoke for 9 minutes and 55 seconds. Do any of you have any idea what the fuck this guy's talking about? I'm still stuck on the I'm still stuck on God is coming down from this thing, and the devil is coming up from this thing, and then they meet in the middle for, what did he say? Maru. They meet in the middle for a Maru. Maru is mirror. I'm still trying to figure that out, so I don't remember anything he said after that. This nigga is dumb. Whoa. That was it. That was it.
You stupid ass nigga.